to initiate the rebutting of the group debate. I will initiate it by stating my point that Google serves as a utility, but as for the development of a human being is concerned, a Google or any kind of a similar kind of any utility is never beneficial. Now let's take a statement that a boy is very much addicted to Google. This is going to convey a negative sense. But let's speak that a boy is addicted towards going to library. Is addicted to study books at library. This is going to convey a very positive sense. Alright. So Google is for smart working. When you are having limits in time. But for those people who want to make their efforts seem hardworking, they should prefer studying at a library. I would expect a reply from the team A.
Anyone can be written.
Does anybody have a point for that? I would request you to speak it.
But library is not available everywhere, and in these modern days, smartphone, all people wherever they go, they handle their smartphones with themselves, and they can search anything on it.
She has very well said that. But I would like to assertively keep my point that when I was a very small child, I didn't have any internet access. My parents would bring books for me. Okay? And the book's name were Panchtantra or any kind of little alphabet book, table book. Okay? So for a little child, he has limited access of resources that a modern day child has. A little child today has a cell phone in hand, that also deliberately given by the parents of that child. Alright. And that's a big concern. Okay? So we can say that a person has library is a resource and he is limited. He doesn't have access to library, but he has access to a mobile phone. Alright. So I'll tell you, because we are missing somewhere. We are missing a point that a library can be also accessed through the web, because many websites offer you to download many books. So now your electronic device, your mobile phone, your computer is going to access books that are digitally stored. So we can say that it's an incomplete point that a person who has the library access, who does not have a library access, he must go for Google.
Google, if you any types of search in if you search any types of topic, if you take an answer in same time, but library is not including an answer at the same time.
I expect a very nice reply from Aman.
Okay, I would like to give a reply to our two colleagues. As the first one said that library is not available everywhere. So you don't need a library to be available everywhere. For studying or for any query, you need to give a time and a specific place. You need silence, you need space. So if you want to go through any search, so give time and do not Google because when you are going through Google, you are getting a lot of distraction. For example, myself, if I'm going through studies and if I want to search on phone or Google something, and I'm going to search for a topic, before that there are certain applications, and Google also gives ads and something where you get distracted. So the point is, as I conclude, that Google can never be better than library, and thank you.
Okay. I see Saif is going to present his views for it.
Okay, I will say my colleague, motion B is the against the motion. I will say library is not available everywhere. So in these days, internet is available.
Who told you that library is not available everywhere? Library is at your home, at your city, everywhere, wherever you walk.
Okay, I understand your point. I understand your point, but in these days, everywhere, and you have also a smartphone, and you have also internet. So
But
you can search.
network is not accessed anywhere.
Okay, but this is not a difficult way to access the internet in these days. Okay, so it's easy to access internet. these days in modern days. So you can find in a Google any answer in a difficult way. Like you will find a book any answer in only one way, but in a Google you will find any option in 4, 5, 3 way.
But
So
you
I am
will
think
find 4, 5 wrong answers in
no,
Google.
no, no, always
but
not,
if you
always.
consider a book, a certain book, you will get the perfect and the right answer that is authorized.
You will also get the right answer on Google. So you cannot so Google will provide a wrong answer.
You cannot consider Google as the perfect or the right answer, because if you are getting a certain answer, below that you are getting against that answer.
I would like to support him by stating that misinformation means wrong information, and we know wildfire. Wildfire means the forest fire, means that fire is going to sweep away the forest very quick. I would like to say, I would use these two words, that misinformation spreads like a wildfire over the internet. Means the internet can never be considered reliable, because any nation has space research, defense sector, science sector. They are the ones who don't rely on internet. Only students, working professionals, and common man who has the access of internet, they rely on it as they think that it is straight from the horse's mouth. Okay, I would like to make it simple that they think that the statement that they get by the access of internet, it is 10 out of 10 times correct. But as modern mature individuals, we must think that an information is a two-faced coin. Either it can be correct information, either it can be wrong information. And internet serves as a medium in modern day to spread misinformation and rumors.
But in library, only books are available over there.
So what
Google
else you
provides you
want?
all facilities.
What else you want? There is math, geography, every subject.
Google helps us.
I would like to ask her, when the Google was not there, had we reached on moon or not? We had found about the astronomy or not? We had found the universe. It was not the Google who let us found and know about this world. We made the Google, and Google is now helping us. Google is a substitute, not a library. Okay.
So far as I am concerned about the growth and development of my nation, for a little child, I would like to see him going to a library than scrolling down Google. I want to say that you question mark this in your mind, that whether a child of India or many children of India must rely on internet or would attend or spend their valuable time studying at the library. Okay, it is yet another debatable topic, but for so far as the growth of an individual, growth of citizen of India is concerned, I would like to conclude it by saying that a library is traditionally far better than Google. Library is better for those who are going to learn the hard way, and Google is for those who want to learn the smart way. Alright, thank you everyone.
This was